What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, we got to talk about this whole Nipsey Hussle Family Guy thing, okay? So apparently, back in 2021, Family Guy had an episode where Nipsey Hussle's name was not used in such a positive light. All right. So the joke was, I guess Chris, the son of Peter Griffin on the show, was going to a concert or whatever, and he was saying that there were going to be holograms there of, I believe it was Biggie and Nipsey Hussle. And he was like, Nipsey Hussle, who I didn't know, but now that he's died, I'm supposed to care immensely about him, right? The episode came and went, but now the joke is resurfacing online, specifically on Twitter. I guess somebody happened to see it on TV and made a comment about it, and now it's going a little bit viral. You know, for me as somebody, I really don't watch Family Guy like that. I've seen it in passing, and some of it is funny, but there is a lot of different insensitive jokes that they make on the show, and they get away with a lot, which is what I want to address in this particular video right here. So for all you people that watch Family Guy and you're into all of that stuff, I'm not coming at you, but I just want to point out some things that just hopefully make sense to you. And if not, hey man, you're open to your perspective. It's all good. You gotta understand, man, there's a lot of people that love Nipsey Hussle. They loved him before he passed, and of course a lot of people love him after his death. Of course, he did become a much bigger star after passing away. Nobody could ever deny that. I felt some type of way about that because so many people actually were not on the right side of history when he was here. When he put out that $100 mixtape, $1,000 mixtape, there were a lot of people that were like, who the hell is Nipsey Hussle to be releasing this type of music? We don't even know him like that. You know what I'm saying? But then after that became a success, it became this story of, oh my God, this is dope, but how did he pull it off? And then he went and did interviews telling people the psychology behind pricing his items at that price point. And it worked. Not only did it work, but it got people like Jay-Z and a lot of others that are in the industry to pay attention to him and gain their respect, right? He remained independent even after that. Rick Ross was interested in signing him. He did not sign with Ross. He was doing songs with Young Thug. He was doing a lot independently up until Victory Lap. Like, a lot of stuff was missed, but he was already highly revered. Now, Whack 100 came out and said kind of the same thing. Victory Lap as an album had only sold a certain amount while he was here, and now it's platinum after his death. And I do understand that, but even when he was here, the people that knew loved and respected him the same exact way. Why you think people love him so much? There was a precedent that was set. People had already been seeing folks out here riding for Nipsey, and they followed suit. Like, oh, this is how you gotta respect and revere this man, because I see people that set the example. People ain't sensitive about Nipsey because that's just what it is. You gotta have an example from somewhere, especially if you're a hype beast that's jumping onto something. You're not just gonna ride out for nothing. Somebody gotta give you an example. Now, I do understand comedy, and there's not too much that's supposed to be off limits when it comes to comedy. And I know that Family Guy jokes on black, white, everybody, every race of people, every denomination. It doesn't really matter. And that's whatever, you know what I mean? They have the creative license to do so. But that's where the inequality comes in, because if the Upshaws, which is Mike Epps' show on Netflix, or some of these other TV shows, Tyler Perry and all them, if they made jokes about, you know, a white celebrity that passed away and say something in a negative tone or say something that's considered offensive to the people that love them, that show would be discontinued. It would not be renewed for another season. It would not be brought back. The only person that I know that has a little bit of leeway in that space is Donald Glover with Atlanta. But outside of that, we haven't seen too many people that just have a green light on anything and everything that they want to accomplish with the TV show. I'm not here to be outraged. I'm actually not angry right now. I hope y'all don't take my passion and my voice as negativity. I'm just speaking on somebody who impacted me greatly. I was already a fan. I understood where he was coming from. I was following him when he went and did the follow coin thing, where he was trying to put a lot of us on game as far as crypto back in 2015, something like that. He said he missed out on the Bitcoin wave and he got into the follow coin thing. He went overseas and was linking with people and trying to learn about this whole Web3 thing way before, the crypto thing way before, you know what I'm saying? I was watching when he was trying to develop the Marathon store into a fully automated smartphone optimized store where you could go in, do a QR code or scan a product, click yes you want to purchase, and it'll be linked with your credit card or your debit card, and you can make purchases without talking to nobody at the front. That was something that was already in play before he passed. You know what I mean? That's not something I went back and studied or anything. I seen it when it was happening. happen. Like, he already was having that money. He was already having success. He was already on the next wave technologically. So yes, people get sensitive when somebody that was on to something amazing and massive and was gonna impact the world on a far deeper level than what could be imagined from somebody of his background. Yeah, people gonna be a little bit sensitive about that, and it should be respected. And some people may feel like, oh man, y'all sensitive. Yeah, okay, I was just talking about how the LGBT people were sensitive about Beyonce the other day. Everybody picks and chooses what's important to them, right? At the end of the day, this man was murdered while going and checking on his own store. Can't say he did anything to deserve that. Now again, me as somebody that does not watch Family Guy, I really don't care what they talk about. But if it comes across my desk and I see it and I don't like it, I'm going to state that and I'm going to go about my business. It's not something, I don't think they need to be canceled. You know what I'm saying? I think if they have the freedom to do that, then more people need the creative license to do the same. Why is it that the Watchmen show got canceled after one season when it was making such a big splash, not only just culturally, but just it was getting the views? Some comic fanboys might not have liked that there were so many black people and that the story was taken and switched that way, but just think about how much black culture has been taken, switched, and revamped and erased out of our history and replaced with somebody else. So yeah, we do feel some type of way. We be salty, and rightfully so. But if you're gonna give Family Guy the opportunity, then you gotta give others the opportunity as well. Why is Boondocks the last black show that got the opportunity to make fun of everybody? It's been so long since that came back. He wanted to revamp it. It wasn't successful. Why was Lovecraft Country not brought back after having such a big impact? Like, all of these things, man, it's just crazy to me, bruh. So yes, the Family Guy thing did highlight a conversation, but overall, there's a bigger narrative at play that I just don't be liking, man. You just can't play with us like that. That's all I'm gonna say. And some people gonna agree, some people gonna disagree. And I really don't give a what side of the fence you stand on, because I'm going to stand on mine. You feel me? But if you're open to having a respectful conversation, we could have it down below in the comments. Chime in down below. Be sure to like and share this video. Hit the subscribe button if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube or not. The choice is yours. But I'm going to see you guys on the next one. All right? Much love and respect, man. The marathon continues.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track. But we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track. But we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag.